talking to you guys. I was talking to baby Cash. Oh, I need to check my mirrors. I'm just hoping that the procedure will fix all of his issues that he's been having. He's gonna be 9 months old and he still eats every 2 hours. Sometimes every hour and a half. I'm right here, baby. It's really exhausting just because I am exclusively breastfeeding him. So it's like, how much can I get done when I have to like stop what I'm doing every 2 hours and like feed him and nobody else can do it, you know? Like, it has to be me. I was reading online that babies with lip ties have a hard time taking the bottle, and he has been rejecting the bottle. Like, all of a sudden when he was like 3 months old, he just stopped taking the bottle, and I don't know why. So I'm hoping after the lip tie surgery we can reintroduce the bottle and hopefully he'll take it. But if he doesn't, then it's fine. Hopefully he can go longer between feedings and he can sleep longer too. What I'm really hoping for is just that he eats more. That he eats more and he starts gaining more weight, because right now he's on the low end of his age group. And Andres is working remotely at Starbucks, which is really cool because we get to see him right now. He drives all over LA and he gets home sometimes like 7:30 at night, sometimes at 9 when he has like board meetings with his clients. So by the time he gets home, like, Cash is already sleeping. So we're gonna go visit Daddy right now. I'm kind of excited. It's like rare to see him during the work week. And then Andres, he texted me this morning. He was like, we have to do the surgery. And it's like, really? You're talking about this? And then he was like, I know. I just want what's best for him. But I was also reading online about the surgery, and it's supposed to be really quick and not that painful. It's like equivalent to like biting the inside of your mouth, and the healing time is really quick too. Like when you bite your tongue or bite the inside of your mouth, it heals pretty fast. I'll keep you guys updated.
And then right over there.
So let me just tell you guys what happened. We didn't do the surgery today. It's your lucky day, little guy. It was not how I expected, because the doctor was basically saying that like lip ties have nothing to do with breastfeeding problems. He said, I don't recommend fixing a lip tie. Like, it's not necessary unless it's gonna affect their like teeth. And that's really all that it affects. And I'm like, well, then how do you explain me still having like sore nipples from like breastfeeding? You know, like, why do I still have pain? You know, why does it feel like he like clamps down on my nipples when he's feeding? And not only that, like, why does he eat every 2 hours at 8 months old? Why? Anyways, and then the doctor said that there's like a very small percentage that if he fixed the lip tie, if there will be any improvement in the breastfeeding. He said what really affects it is the tongue. Like, tongue ties is what affects it. And I was like, well, the other doctor looked at it and they said he didn't have a tongue tie. And he was like, okay, well, let's take a look. And then he like checked his mouth and he said that he had mild to moderate tongue tie. And he was like, if you're having problems breastfeeding, I think it's from that. So I recommend fixing that instead of the lip tie. Anyway, so like I don't know, because I went in thinking that we're gonna get the lip tie fixed, and now he's like saying that it doesn't need to be fixed. Oh, but wait, he does have a tongue tie, so why don't we fix that instead of the lip? You know what I mean? So now I'm just like confused because I don't know what to do. And I'm like confused because I was reading online and they said that the lip tie does affect breastfeeding, but then this guy is saying that it doesn't.
Or does he even need it?
But it's like, is it true what he's saying? Because I feel like the lip tie thing, like people, like doctors don't really know about lip ties and breastfeeding unless they're educated in breastfeeding. You know what I mean?
Yes, but who's more educated on it? You, the doctors, or us?
But not all doctors are educated in the anatomy of breastfeeding.
Not me, the doctor.
Did you know they did an ultrasound of a baby breastfeeding? And they didn't know that the tongue and the upper lip is what caused the suction of the breastfeeding until like 2008, which is pretty recent, don't you think? So unless you're like educated in breastfeeding, I don't think you would know that. Because he was basically saying that the only thing that causes breastfeeding problems is the tongue. That's what makes the suction. But is that really the case? You need your upper lip to create the suction along with the tongue. Anyways,
Look at them smile.
what do you think about all this?
Well, you're the one suffering with the giving him food every hour, basically. But the doctor said he looks good and healthy.
He wouldn't know.
You're the one actually breastfeeding him, so you should know. You know how painful it is, and you know how much you have to feed him. You're the one that feeds him every hour. What's better, isn't it? Ooh, he lifted it up. He lifted this thing.
Really?
Yes.
Let him do it again.
No, he's gonna make a mess.
Let me see. Did he really lift it?
Yeah, look. Look. Oh.
Ooh, baby.
You're so strong. Oh, he's so scared. He got scared. It's okay, mijo. Ay, pinche chiqueado. Mira qué chiqueada está. Mira qué chiqueada. What if they give us the appointment in April when you're basically going to stop breastfeeding?
Dude,
I'm just asking.
let me just call and schedule it then.
Day 3.
He's sleeping. He's been sleeping for about 50 minutes now. And I'm running late, like always. GPS says I should be there in about 40 minutes. So, we'll see how it goes. And this is why I need to get my eyebrows microbladed, because I only have like 2 minutes to do my makeup now. It's impossible to draw nice eyebrows in 2 minutes. And I'm looking like a crazy person. Wow, I know. Where are we? Hi. So we just got done with visiting the dentist, the pediatric dentist, and he basically said that he did have lip tie, he did have tongue tie. I asked him how severe was it, and he said it's pretty moderate. Based on like mild to severe, he said he would say it's moderate. He said that not fixing the tongue tie can affect growth, it can affect his sleep, it can affect his speech from the tongue tie, and then also with the lip tie, it'll affect his teeth. When his teeth come in, he'll have a gap, a permanent gap. And he said that both the lip tie and the tongue tie does affect breastfeeding, and that this is like a procedure that they do all the time for kids and babies. And he said that the other day that they did the procedure on a 5-day-old baby. So it makes me feel very comfortable going with this doctor. And he's not going to use ow, baby, that hurts. That hurts, baby. The appointment is going to be for next Wednesday. Oh, and this doctor is not going to use laughing gas. He's just going to use numbing cream like I thought. And that's what the first doctor said, so that's good. And he said it takes like 2 seconds to do.